It's hard to believe, but Saturday Night Live has been on the air for over 40 years. In that time, the show has logged a massive number of memorable musical performances, and a gig on the show can still make or break an artist's career. As the AV Club put it, SNL is easily the single most important television show on which not to bomb. In the cases of the following acts, a poor showing ended up putting a real damper on their futures. Sinead O'Connor. Irish singer Sinead O'Connor caused a major stir in 1992 when her SNL performance evolved into a hugely controversial political statement. At the end of an a cappella rendition of Bob Marley's War, she ripped up a photo of Pope John Paul II and then said,
"Fight the real enemy!"
SNL producer Lorne Michaels was left to deal with more than 4,000 angry phone calls to NBC, and O'Connor was subsequently banned from the show. Amidst the backlash, she spent the rest of the decade making music, though nothing became anywhere near as popular as a 1990 hit single, Nothing Compares to You. In 2003, she announced her retirement from music, though that proved to be short-lived. In 2010, O'Connor explained her beef with the Catholic Church, justifying her performance as a protest against priestly abuse. Writing in the Washington Post, she said, "I knew my action would cause trouble, but I wanted to force a conversation when there was a need for one. That is part of being an artist." Ashlee Simpson. We haven't heard too much from Ashlee Simpson lately, but back in 2004, she was still pretty relevant. But that all came crashing down on SNL. As Simpson started her second performance of the evening, the pre-recorded vocals for her first song, Pieces of Me, started playing. Panic-stricken, she did a weird little jig and then slipped off the stage as a band played on. At the end of the show, Simpson offered a hasty explanation.
"I feel so bad my band started playing the wrong song, and I didn't know what to do, so I thought I'd do a hoedown. I'm sorry."
She later revealed that she'd been suffering from severe acid reflux and her father had insisted that she use a backing track. Afterwards, Simpson's career took a major dip. She did appear on SNL a second time the following year, but to little fanfare. After seeing more diminishing sales, Simpson has not released an album since 2008. Her personal life has remained busy though, as she's been married twice and has 2 children. Karmin. If you've never heard of Karmin, there's a good chance their widely criticized 2012 Saturday Night Live appearance has something to do with that. The husband and wife duo of Amy and Nick Noonan originally found viral fame with a series of covers on YouTube, but on SNL, they performed 2 original compositions, and critics subsequently ripped them apart. Spin's Mark Hogan said, "This was hip-hop even Mitt Romney could enjoy, though he seems to have a little bit more personality." In the years afterwards, Karmin's albums barely charted and their career fizzled, leaving SNL viewers to wonder if they just imagined the whole thing. Since then, the band has gone on hiatus to focus on Amy's solo career as a new persona, Queen Herbie. Lana Del Rey. Appearing on the January 14, 2012 SNL, Lana Del Rey's incredibly stiff performances of her songs, video games, and Blue Jeans were swiftly and widely panned. As Rolling Stone put it, her shaky, slightly dead-eyed Saturday Night Live debut was treated like a national emergency, inspiring weeks of debate. The reaction on Twitter at the time was brutal, with actress Juliette Lewis saying, "Wow, watching this singer on SNL is like watching a 12-year-old in their bedroom when they're pretending to sing and perform." Hashtag sign of our times. It was so bad that the show addressed the situation the very next episode with Kristen Wiig as Del Rey.
"And I failed to reach the high bar set by past guests like Bubba Sparks, the Baha Men, and Shaggy."
But this story has a happy ending as Del Rey ultimately survived what could have been a career-ending gig. In fact, her career has been flourishing. Her album Born to Die was certified platinum, she's been nominated for multiple Grammys, and she's collaborated with The Weeknd and Stevie Nicks. For fans and critics alike, that SNL performance is now little more than a distant memory. Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.